Things are quiet now. But you won't believe how quickly the world came apart. The lights in the sky. Fires. The endless cold. Those who've survived have been brought to their knees. On their knees, they'll pray they make it through winter. When I was a doctor, I heard those same prayers. People hoping against hope. I couldn't do anything for them then. I'm not sure I can help them now, but I need to try. I know you're out there somewhere, fighting to survive for another day in a world that's forgotten us. Whatever happens, whatever you do, don't give up. Remember who we were. Don't let this new world break you. And I will see you again.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome back. Old Fart, how you doing? Jonas, how's it going? Oxford Splice, good to see you. We are going to get back into our Long Dark today. We're going to be getting back into the 50-day challenge. We're on day 404. We've reached the 400-day mark. We are getting up there. We're in Bleak Inlet. I think we have about 14 days left to go in Bleak Inlet. We'll check when we get in. So we don't have very long to go in Bleak Inlet. By the way, the new game, that game we played yesterday, Go Wayward. I can't even remember the name of it. It was a lot of fun though. I had a good time. Yeah, Go Way Back, the prologue. That is now available for sale. You can buy that. It's 17. I think it's $18. Really fun game. I had a good time at it. I had a very good time at it. I enjoyed it quite a bit. And we actually succeeded. It was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be honest. And yes, it does have its issues for sure. That I will not deny. But there's a lot of good stuff that goes with it too. A lot of good stuff that it has in it as well. All right, let's. I'm gonna go in here. I don't think the wolf is respawned, but we'll check. Nope, I don't hear a wolf. Is it almost nighttime? Is it almost nighttime or is it just morning? Okay, it's just morning. Now we did get an Aurora and we were able to fix up all of our tools, which is great. Which is fantastic. I think there were some wolves hanging around, but we'll take the long way back. Oh, and then we need to, I wanted to check what day it was. So it's day 404. We've spent 39. We have 11 days left here. 11 days. So we need to start making some decisions. Start making some decisions. Andrew, how you doing? Any news on episode 5? Not as far as like release date, no. I'd be guessing mid-December. Would be my guess. Old Hillbilly, how you doing? Kind of lurking. I'm glad to have your spine chills. How's it going? But yeah, episode 5, I would imagine, is probably late December. Mid to late December would be. And now, if it comes out earlier, I'd be thrilled. If nothing else, that would get it done and over with, so we wouldn't have to hear any more about it, which would be awesome. But, yeah, episode 5's probably late December. Alright, we got some meats cured in here. We got meat cured out there already. We do have our furniture bench here, which is really nice. We can do more stuff with that. I had a lot of fun with Go Wayward though. It was a lot of fun. If you haven't seen the video of that yet, go check it out. It's quite enjoyable. That's the animal fat. Oh, this is my cured meat here. Why does it look so? Oh, is it like 45%? Oh well, that's okay. As long as it's cured, it doesn't matter. Now see, the cured meat, it only weighs 0.25 kilos, but it gives you 900 calories. No vitamin C though. Yeah, I mean, usually, you gotta remember, Hinterland usually takes a Christmas break at some point. And this year, let's see, when is Christmas? This year's on the 25th, of course. But that's a Thursday, I believe. My guess is they'll probably... Yeah, I agree with Zach. It'll probably come out the week of the 8th to the 12th would be my guess. Because that would give them a full week and a half to fix any bugs and work on it if they needed to. So it's going to come out either the week of the 8th or the week of the 15th. Now, since the 25th is on a Thursday, they may delay it to the 15th, and then they'll have almost 10 days to work on it after that if they needed to. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I saw Zach. I watched Zach's video. I watched it. Cured moose-hide's always nice. Got our prepper's pies here. Got our flour. Some dusting sulfur. There's our heavy hammer on the wall. Remember, when we leave this zone, we have to be below the 45 kilo weight, which we are right now. We probably... I'm thinking we probably won't take the pry bar with us, because I'm thinking, what could I use a pry bar on in Forlorn Muskeg? There's like one locker in Forlorn Muskeg that I could use the pry bar on. So I don't think we need to take the pry bar with us. Oh, and we have 33 reclaimed wood on us as well. We have 33. Will there be a Long Dark 2? They already have announced that. Go search YouTube for Long Dark 2 Black Frost Lido War. After they get done with the Long Dark, as far as like the final chapter, they're pretty much going to be putting most of their efforts into that. So yes, there's not only going to be a Long Dark 2, they've already announced it. We have 11 days left. 11. We've got 39 days right now in it. So we need to sort of prepare to head out. We did do a run on all of our clothing and fixed it all up, except of course for the cougar hide wrap. We didn't fix that up because we don't have that. A bear skin. Don't I have a bear skin sitting here? I think I do. Yeah, I got one bear skin I can make into a bear. Oh, you know what though? I had a thought. If we take that bear skin with us to the next zone, could we make a bear skin bed there? A bear hide bed. It takes 18 fur though. And it takes 16 ptarmigan down. There's ptarmigan in Forlorn Muskeg. Huh. Could we make like a bearskin bed? Because you have to figure we're probably going to be making a main base of operations in the Prepper's Cache, which has a bed in it, but wouldn't be cool to have a bearskin bed in it? Would that be cool to have a bearskin bed inside the Prepper's Cache? That would be kind of hot. That would be kind of hot. Because we do want to take the woodworking tools with us. We're going to take, of course, all of those with us. The salt I'm going to leave here. The toolkit I want to take with me. Yeah, I'm just putting stuff on us. Don't worry about it, buddy. You're fine. Actually, we can drop the I'm just thinking of something fun we could do, you know. There we go. Now we're down to 38 kilos. We can drop all that stuff there, because we'll want to take the heavy hammer with us. We'll want to take our ruined prepper's pies with us, and the flour with us. But yeah, we do have space for that. Well, we are taking the cougar claw with us as well. We do have space in there, so we could take it. We do want those and that. I'm going to sort of get a box set up here that we can put all the items we want to take with us. We're taking all of those with us as well. I don't need... Let's see, I got the fur to repair the heavy hammer. Yeah, I got the fur to repair the... Actually, let's repair the heavy hammer now. Let's just get that done. Throw you in there. Got all my matches. I do need to take some feathers with me. Like, maybe like 21 feathers. That's like 7 arrows worth. Take a couple arrows there. Where's my backup bow? I know I had a backup bow here somewhere. Or do I have that on me right now?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I thought I had a backup bow here somewhere. Maybe I left it behind. I could have left it behind. All right, let's go ahead and fix up the heavy hammer while we're here. Repair that. These days, it makes more sense to make a bare bed than bare bedroll. I 100% always support your efforts at beautifying the spaces in Long Dark. I think it would be freaking cool to have it there. So we got coffee in there, rose hip, that's empty, reshy, and birch bark. Those are all the ones that we have on us. Rose hip teas, I'm gonna put a couple more on me. Reshy tea, put one more on me there. Okay, we do have quite a few flares, although we may need to flare our way out. Yeah, we're a little bit on the heavy side, but we can dump a few things off. We are gonna dump the pry bar down, which is gonna help. So we're gonna get rid of the pry bar. We aren't taking that with us. I think I'll make this plastic container the place that we put all the stuff. Oh yeah, we're at 46. Yeah, and we probably have water on us. Yeah, we got water. We got these tins of food on us. Okay, yeah. We're good. We're good. I think we'll be fine. Put all those feathers in there. Put those in there. The leather and all of that in there. And all the cloth in there. We're going to take the toolkit with us. The heavy hammer with us. The woodworking tools will come with us. All of our thermoses are going to come with us as well. I'll probably take one. I'll bring one of the flares along and one blue flare. I don't think we'll need more than that, though. And, of course, we'll bring all those along. And, oh, I guess I could swap that out. I guess I could swap that out. Because I'm going to bring that over to fish. And then we could swap out a crappy sewing kit for a good sewing kit. That way, and we have the fishing gear to use as well, so not really worried about that. I'm going to take one more blue flare just so we have it on us. I'm pretty sure we'll find the wires and the fuses we need to fix up the tower there. So I don't think I need to take those with me. Now, I may be wrong. I may be completely wrong about that. The cooking oil, I'll probably take a full cooking oil with me. So that's one thing I will need to account for weight. We can eat a bunch of the cattails because those will have, and these don't weigh anything, so I don't care about that. I'm just looking and seeing if there's anything else we can kind of like leave behind. We got some mushrooms. We got our 4 stems. We'll probably leave we'll probably leave most of the fuel behind us because I don't really think we're going to need that much of it. I really want to take the soap, but I don't think I should. Let's see. I'll take the 1 acorn. I sort of want to take one of the cured maples as well. I could have sworn I made another bow. Did I leave that bow in the cannery? I might have left the extra bow in the cannery. So I'm not seeing it here. Now, if we take the bear hide, that is going to be an extra kilo that we're going to have to carry on us. But I think that's kind of a cool idea to do. Although there are bears there. So yeah, I think I'll do that, but I'm gonna use this bear hide to repair my bearskin coat when it comes time. Because there are bears in the zone. There's like 2 at least, maybe 3. There's 2. 2? 2. I think so. I went full pig mode, ate a full sausage grinder. May not make it to the end of the stream. You may just pass the heck out. More hyped about episode 5 or Black Frost? Definitely more hyped for Black Frost. Honestly, Edvin, I know this sounds horrible, but honestly, I could care less about the story mode. I know, throw all the hate in the comments about it. I just don't really care about story mode. Story mode means very little to me. It really does. I mean, the story mode is rather. I think I'd like the story mode a lot more if there was actual difficulty levels to it. It's too, you know, I understand that for most people, story mode is probably a pretty big challenge. I just don't find it to be very challenging most of the time. Other than a few glitches here and there. I don't really find it to be, like, challenging survival-wise. Just because, you know, once you play enough Interloper, it's not set on Interloper settings. It's not. Hey, Steven, yes, yesterday was so much fun, and the game is for sale today. It's $17.99. It's, of course, getting mixed reviews. People talking about how, you know, it's a lot of people are talking about the same things I was talking about. The whole mounting over rocks is kind of awkward. There's a lot of awkward stuff in the game. And I think people, I don't know. People buy early access games and leave bad reviews because the mechanics are not polished. And it's like, yeah. There are difficulty levels, Janet, but they aren't... there's difficulty levels. There's the hardened survivor, which is basically like playing Stalker Light. And then there's the easy mode, which is basically like a Pilgrim version of it. Neither of them is that bad. Neither of them are that bad. I played the entire story mode on hardened, and it wasn't too difficult, to be honest. I'm not gonna really do any fishing over here. I'm mainly coming over here to just dump the wood off. I do want to do one more round of fishing before we go. And I also sort of want to set myself up for the future because we may come back here. But I'm talking about more. I'm talking about more at having difficulty levels like the actual Long Dark does, where you could play the story mode on Interloper. I don't know how that would work or if that would work, but that'd be my wish for it, is that we could play it actually on Interloper difficulty. I think that would be really stinking cool.
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
Hey, we got coal respawns. Nice. The coal finally respawned over here. That is sweet. Loving it. Only 4, but hey, it's 4 more than we had. Is that a deer right here? Oh, that is a deer. That's a deer, right? Yeah, for a second I thought it was a moose, but no, that's a deer. We're just gonna let him live. We don't really need any more deer or anything. We are good. And you just ran right toward us. Oh yeah, the game yesterday was really good, Larry. I mean, most of the downvoting I've seen of it on Steam has pretty much been centered around the mechanic, the mounting, like I was talking about, how you just bump into a little like 6-inch high rock and you suddenly can't move anymore, which just seemed kind of like ridiculous. I am gonna take. Well, no, I'm gonna take a. Nah, I'm not gonna take a fish trap with me. Nah, no fish traps. No fish traps. I was thinking about it, but I think we'll just leave the fish traps here. But yeah, I mean, and then people complaining about, you know, the food not filling them up enough. And it's like, well, the game, the reason the food's not filling you up is because you aren't cooking it. Which we found out, what, a couple hours into the game that we needed to cook our food to get it to give us more calories. You know, that's the thing, is like, there's a lot of possibilities with that game. And I'm excited to see what they do with it. And so I bought it today. I bought it, and I definitely want to play it again. And see, you know, I want to play it maybe like once a week. Give it a shot. Maybe we could start a survival mode of it or something, which would be kind of cool. I do need to fix up my improvised bedroll. We can still get it to full percentage right now, though. So we're gonna wait until we get ready to leave. Now, the one thing that Forlorn Muskeg does not have a lot of is cloth. So we are going to need to take some cloth to Forlorn Muskeg with us, which I hadn't thought about before. I don't know, every time I stub my toe, I don't move for 4 minutes except my mouth. Yeah, I think, let's see, I was curious. So yeah, go wayward, go way back, sorry, go way back. The prologue, go way back, it's got 30 reviews and they're mixed right now. One guy who's played it for 1.6 hours has said, unfortunately, as it stands, this is not yet a game. This is a playtest and is not in shape to be played properly yet, which I disagree with. We played it properly. I think it ran for what it within the parameters it had. The game is poorly optimized, and the randomization means you may just start in a spot where there's not enough food and water to even get going, and the map is rather non-explanatory. Okay, that's a positive. He's framing that as a negative, but that's positive. That's positive. With some balancing, more features, and added functionality, this can be a lovely single-player survival game. It isn't there yet. It's like playing a pre-beta release, not just early access. I think the randomization is one of the things that's awesome about it. I think that's one of the things that's awesome about it. I've really been getting into Vane. Seems like it has a lot of upside to it. Yeah, Vane really does have a lot of upside to it. I want to get back and start playing some Vane again as well. I want to play some more Vane for sure. I was thinking about playing Vane today, but you know, I haven't played Long Dark for a little bit, so I was like, I gotta get a few hours of Long Dark in. Let's see, this guy played for 0.6 hours, played game for 40 minutes, needs work while walking, map does not update, climbing over fallen trees is more difficult than it needs to be. Yeah, I agree with him there. To be not playable in this state. It's not that it doesn't make it playable, it's just annoying. Feels like you're walking in quicksand towards inevitable death. Well, that's what we like. We like to be feeling like we're walking in quicksand to inevitable death. You had me at walking in quicksand to inevitable death. I mean, you had me right there. You didn't need me to sell me the game any longer. Hyperman X2100 with 100... 101 months? How many years is that? What is 101 months? I don't even know on that scale what that is. That's like 8.5 years. Holy crap. Thank you for the 101 months.
101 months.
You know what we have to do for that? At 101 million in. There we go. 101 million for everybody in Twitch chat. There we go. There we go. 101 million. That's just what we gotta do. That's just what we had to do. I think that was 101 million. I may have screwed it up. I'm not sure. Got a lot of ones in there. But yeah, so yeah, I really liked it though. I liked it. I liked Go Way Back quite a bit. I thought it was pretty well done. Some of the reviews are a little bit mixed on it. I think that's mainly just because it's not, it's not polished. Not as polished as they were hoping. This guy who played it for 2.2 hours said it's a non-glorified walking simulator that feels like a poorly optimized tech demo. It's way too resource intensive on the PC, and there's very little to do besides walking around. Hoping to find a hut with useful items, and even then the items feel like they make zero impact. Well, that's a good thing. I'm not sure if we can be friends if you don't like story mode. I'm not saying I didn't like story mode, Janet. I appreciate the backstory of the game. It's just not as important to me as the survival aspects of the game. And I wish, if anything in story mode, I just wish it was more difficult. I wish it felt more like playing the rest of the Long Dark than playing, you know, I just wish it felt more Long Darky, let's put it that way. I really, really do. I'm mentioning a game called Go Way Back. It's a game being put out by Player Unknown, the same guys who brought us PUBG. It's one I played yesterday for about 7 hours. It was a lot of fun. I quite enjoyed it. I thought it was a great game. I thought it was a lot of fun. I mean, it's got a lot of issues, but I think it was a lot of fun. There's no enemies in it. It's you versus nature, and nature is a absolute biatch in it. It truly, truly is. This guy says, I drank 5 bottles of soda and ate 2 tins of Spam, and somehow I'm not even above halfway on hunger and thirst meters. Whatever black hole they found at the center of our galaxy is nothing to compare to the black hole that is apparently the stomach of our characters. Well, that's called you have to put the Spam and the soda in a pot, and you cook it, and then it makes better stuff that has way more calories. That just is what it is. To love, to forgive is divine. Let's see. There's a lot of people, though, who recommended it. Like this Bonesy guy said, Bonesy, I think I know Bonesy. I love the Long Dark, so this is right up my alley, but I kept getting a weird bug. I'd run into a guy living in a cabin who had some very... I read that one before. It ends badly. Let's see. Absolutely amazing game. Very affordable for the amount of dedication and development that's gone into it. Absolutely stunning and breathtaking. Keep in mind, it's not easy. It's demanding and tough, but it's so fun. And the final guy played it for 0.4 hours and said, it's such an ugly, ugly looking game. The trailers and screenshots look really good, but looks nothing like the game. I'm running a 9800 X3D and a 4080S on epic settings, and it looks worse than the OG Skyrim. I don't think it looks worse than the OG Skyrim. I just think he wanted something else. I don't know. There's mixed reviews. So, I got one question. Can you jump in that game? Yes, you can jump. You can crawl. You can actually belly crawl as well. So you can do all those things. There are no enemies in the game, though. You have to basically survive. And there's like 400 plus cabins on each map that you could. There are 400 plus structures. Some of them are cabins. We found a couple that were like little shelters outside and stuff, which were pretty cool. Think about this. We can make gunpowder ammo all that way instead of new rifles. Why don't let's forge a muzzle loader? I think that'd be interesting. Oh, you're talking about Long Dark, Andrew, being able to make guns. We've talked about that for ages. I have thought for ages it would be so amazing if we could make a gun in the game. Like my thought was that they should put it in there so you find like rifles and pistols that are broken. You can then dismantle them, and then you can use those dismantled pieces to actually make other weapons. Like you make an improvised, pistol or an improvised rifle. And it takes a lot of repair and care, but it works. It can actually fire the bullets. It's not real accurate. Maybe it make it do only half damage or something like that, but that would be so totally cool. In real life, you don't want to know what Spam is made of. Otherwise, you would vomit from Spam you ate 10 years ago. Oh, yeah. You don't want to know about Spam. I actually dig Spam, but... Oh, yeah. Well, that's the thing, Mr. Bull Market. You make the milling machine where you have to craft the rifle. Like, you basically can gather the parts throughout the game, and then you bring them to either Bleak Inlet or Black Rock, and then you can put them together and actually make an improvised rifle or an improvised pistol. Which then you would want to add some rifle cleaning kits in there. But the ultimate thing to repair it would be to go back to the milling machine and repair it again. Or you could make it something where it doesn't it doesn't have a repairability to it. I mean, if you want to make it really harsh. But I've always thought that would be really cool to do. I've always thought that would be a really neat way to do it. Also find one hard case to help condition. Well, you know, I really like, even though I'm not a big fan of the misery mode, because it just wasn't made for a lot of people. It was made for a very small, select group of people who were actually going to play it. Even though I'm not a big fan of it, I think it'd be cool to add some of the afflictions in from misery into the regular game as options. You don't have to play with them, but as an option, you can play with, like, unsettled mind or one of those afflictions, and that would allow you to mess around with them in the regular gameplay mode, and it would be kind of fun. I think it would be kind of neat to have those in the regular gameplay mode. I think that would be just snifty. I thought that was a piece of metal there. We got like 10 days left to go, boys and girls. 10 days left to go. I want to go check out the, little place here. We do need to make our, oh yeah, we got a battery here. We got a couple things of water here. That's empty. Let's grab a water and drink it down. I want to go clear out the cannery of anything we might want from there. But yeah, I mean, I hope at some point they do put out another DLC for The Long Dark, and I hope that it is a completed DLC instead of a like season pass type DLC, because pretty much that's what Tales from the Far Territory was. Tales from the Far Territory was not a DLC. It was a season pass, and they should have named it as such. They should have made it a season pass. Oh, I thought there might be some stuff underneath that, but nope. And I wish they would have sort of named it a season pass. Gonna switch over to YouTube, watch it on TV. All right, sounds good, Oxford. Because I think the word DLC, it makes people think of, you know, a complete product coming out. When you hear Witcher 3 is going to come out with a DLC for their game, it's like, okay, it's going to, everything in it's going to drop at once. It's not like an ongoing project that they're slowly adding stuff to. Which, honestly, if they did drop something like that for Witcher 3, I would probably trust Witcher 3 more than Hinterland to get it out in a timely fashion. But I think Hinterland should have dropped it as a you know, a season pass type thing where you basically were buying the new season of Long Dark, I guess you could say. But, you know, that's just semantics. I think that hurt them more than helped them in the long run. I know a way to skip the obstacle course. You can do something with the travois over here, but I don't really care. I've got nothing else to do. Yeah, we did mess around with the travois over here and did that. The problem is though that if you leave your travois out, it sometimes gets zapped into a box somewhere in the world, and that sucks. All right, let's enter in and see if Wolfie Boy's up. I don't hear him. Okay, I don't hear him anywhere. There's my new bow. That's the bow I was looking for. Now, do I have any... I don't have any arrowheads, do I? Do I have any low arrows? Let's see. Simple... Oh, I have a simple arrow. Oh, those are all simple arrows. I was like... For some reason, I was thinking of the fire-hardened arrows. I got a season pass for PS4 and have to pay for every update. Well, I'm just saying, Andrew, the way they phrased the way they went about marketing the Tales from the Far Territory, I think was just very poor. I think it was poor marketing. And maybe season pass is the wrong word for it. They basically needed to let people know, hey, they need to let people know although they did in the notes of the thing, they needed to let people know in very clear terms that this product is going to take us a while to fix or to actually get everything out. They said initially it'd be a year. Those of us who've been around Long Dark for a while, we knew it wasn't going to take a year. People who are newer to Long Dark, they may have thought it was going to take a year. Those of us who are here for a while, we knew that Hinterland has never been and never will be a timely company. I knew it would take them at least 2 years to get it out, if not longer. They actually got it all out in 2 years, which I'm very, very kind of shocked by. Shocked, I tell you. But yeah, they should have been more. They should have released it as a different thing than a DLC. Because let's be honest, DLCs are what we think of when when a full product is released and added into a game. That's what we think of as a DLC. And maybe season pass is the wrong word for it. Maybe it should have been an update. So, I don't know. Just the way they went about it was not the best for them. And I know it lost them a lot of goodwill with people. Because there were people in the comments right away. Maybe an expansion pass. Maybe like an expansion pass. That's a great idea, yeah. Where you're buying a pass to all of the expansion things, and this is our roadmap. And because there were people, even though they were very explicit about, although they were very explicit in the long form talking about the whole thing, that, hey, these are things we're planning on putting out in it. They're not going to be all available. But we want to get this done in a year and all that sort of stuff. Even though they said all that in the official stuff, there were still people on the forums and in the comments going, why wanted this first? Why isn't this out yet? Why isn't this out yet? What's going on? We wanted these things. You didn't give them to us. It was kind of funny reading the comments because it's like they explained all that. I mean, if you just read the notes, they explained all that, but most people don't read the notes. So, and that's the sad thing. Most people don't read the notes.
Tongue feels like
I know, buddy. I know. It's sad. It's sad, but that's okay. We got our stuff we needed in here. We've got how many days left in this zone now? We've got 10 days left. So we do need to start thinking about heading out at some point. I think I may want to go fishing for a couple more days, maybe. Maybe we go fishing for a couple more days. I think that'd be kind of fun. But, Hinterland, Andrew, has never, ever been a great communicator. I love them to death, but their communication, the communication end from Hinterland has never been that great. They've always been a little bit, they've been bad at communicating with the player base what's going on. And they got a little bit better after they hired a communication director, but even then, it wasn't the best. Did we make the salting box yet? Yes, we did. Yes, salting box is done. As many free years of updates Hinterland gave us, I understand why not go to a pay option. Well, yeah. I mean, that's the thing, is Hinterland at the point it was with the Far Territories, Hinterland had a decision. They had a decision to make. Either abandon the Long Dark and let it just kind of like be what it was, or, make something new and have to charge people for it. And for years, I was begging them to make something new and charge me for it. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, I wanted them to do that. I was begging them to do that. I bought the far territories. It took me forever before I realized they didn't just show up as map location, and I actually had to travel there in order to have them show up. Oh yeah, well, and they didn't really explain that either, so. Okay, those are 62% cured. Beautiful. All right. I do need. Let's see. Do we have stuff on us we can leave here? Oh, I do need to grab the. I do need to grab my pry bar because we need to smash open the ice. So we do need that. I'm gonna leave the arrow shafts here. We are still gonna have to figure out what we're taking with us and what we're leaving behind. Okay, I got a little bit of wood on me. That's great. I don't know if I'll take the travois with me or not. I probably will, because it's good to haul stuff around with. It's good to haul stuff around with. What is going... Why is chat always doing that? That's so weird. Yes, but yeah, I did make the salting box yet. I did make the salting box already, which I'm very happy about. Throw you in there. I can't put that in there, because that would be bad. Do we have bad weather out there again? I honestly think we have enough fish here, but I'd sort of like to go fishing again. Did I get anything good from the cache? From which cache? The preppers cache? The preppers cache up there? No, it was empty. It was empty. It was empty. The only cache in Interloper is the one that has the preppers pie and the tool. And we got that in, I believe, Timberwolf Mountain. In Timberwolf Mountain, we got it. All right. We're eating a few cattails. Yeah, we don't have a lot to do right now. Is what it comes down to. Pretty sure I didn't actually figure it out. I saw a YouTuber that showed how to get there. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I mean, they weren't real forthcoming with how to get to the far territory, so. Alrighty. Cam? What about the cam? I don't see anything with the cam. Ah, we can't get around that way. I thought we could go that way. Hey, Cindy. Hello, hello. You know, I think I'm gonna actually scout over here and see if we got timber wolves. Go up to the cabin or the whatchamacallit, the hole in the rock. The cave, that's the word, the cave. It's a hole in the rock, don't you know? That thing. But again, thank you everybody for coming by yesterday and checking out Go Way Back with me. I really appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. I had a good time. It was tough. I mean, we died several times before we even got close to getting done. And then on our final run, we actually almost died like 3 times, barely surviving. We got super lucky. Got super lucky, and the game is on sale today. It does have a small little discount, so it's like $17.99 for the game. So, not horrible. You know, not horrible for an early access. Heck, I paid $20 for Long Dark, so. And here I am, you know, 8 years later. Just spotted where you live after viewing a video about the just-released NTSB report on the Louisville MD-11 crash. The pictures of the engine detaching under thruster scary. Oh, what? Spotted where I live. Oh, you were live. Oh, just spotted you were live. I thought you said you spotted where I live. I was like, what? I was so confused. That's my reading comprehension, okay, boys and girls? My reading comprehension really sucks. I'm not gonna lie. It's not the greatest. I'm just gonna pass a little time, get warmed up. There we go. Yeah, I've not seen that. That's pretty crazy. Can I understand why they added 6224 to the end of your name? I don't know. That's so weird. Well, and all the names have an @ symbol before them now as well. They all have it. They all have the ampersand in front of them too, which is odd. Yeah, you know, Faith, I thought it was a pretty cool game. I definitely want to try a run of it just on survival mode and just see what we can do. I think that would be kind of fun. Is that a bear? Wait a second, there's a bear up there. Hold up, wait. Hold up, wait a minute. It's when there's been... Wait a second. There's a stinking bear over here. That's wild. I've never seen a bear over here. I've never seen a bear over here. I've never seen one over here. Got him. He's pissed now. Yoink. Usually walls along that side of the delta, or walks along. Oh, there's a locked box here too, which I don't think we can get a key for. He's way up there now. See how many bears we have. How many bears have we killed? 6. Got 6 bears down. That's kind of interesting. I've never hunted. I usually see timberwolves over here. Never actually hunted a bear. Grab a few more feathers, because why not? That's pretty wild. He might run all the way to the trailer. Oh, that'd be completely crazy. Well, we'll leave him behind. He doesn't have an arrow in him. We got our arrow back, 'cause it broke. I knew it would break. That's why I didn't mind using it on him. I figured, hey, maybe we can get another bear hide out of it. That'd be kind of cool. Keeping an eye out for the old Temby boys. We're almost to the cave here. Cave's got a couple mushrooms around it. That's kind of nice. Grab those. I might have enough fish back home to last me all the way. Usually there's nothing in this cave. Yeah, there's a bed. That's it. Yeah, unfortunately there's nothing in here. How many days left in Bleak Inlet? I believe we're at 10. I want to say 10. Yeah, 10 days. 10 days. So these are our final... We got our final 10 days in the zone. Break that arrow down. Check the kills. We had 6. Now we have 7. Bear is dead. The bear is dead out here somewhere on the ice. Alright, there's timber wolves right there. All right. We're gonna just check him out. We're observing him. We're observing him. We're going to Forlorn Muskeg next. Alrighty, Timby's running. You got Timberwolves running, boys and girls? Oh, they're all running south. All running around down there. What are they doing? What are they doing? What are you guys doing? Where are you guys going? Where are you suckers going to? Hear a little pitter-patter of their footprints. Let's see, wolves killed. We got 104. So when it goes to 106, we can go retrieve our arrows. So we got 2 arrows out there in the wolves now. Nice thing is we're going to Forlorn Muskeg next, so... Is that a moose over there? No, it's not. Okay. I just sort of wanted to clear the way here because we got 10 days to go. And then we got to get out this direction. But yes, Forlorn Muskeg is our next zone. Forlorn Muskeg is our next zone. That is our next goal. Yes, there's moose marks over here. See the moose marks on the tree there? There's moose marks there. This is the moose area. This is another one of the moose areas. I'm gonna call him. I'm putting out my moose calls. He's not responding. He's non-responsive. He doesn't like me. Now, if we go further over that direction, we'll run into the cougar. That's not our plan. Yeah, we ain't dealing with him. We'll have to deal with him when we come back to do the tails, which is kind of a pain that they put him right there. I think they did that on purpose, on purpose, just to make the tails a little more annoying. But we will check out the hunter's blind here. Got a blue flare and nothing. Now, I believe you can get birch bark in this area here. You gotta keep an eye out for Mr. Moose, though. Yeah, there's a birch bark right there. Yay, we got a birch bark. There's another one right up here. You know where we can get also a lot of where we can get a lot of birch bark is we can get a lot of birch bark in Forlorn Muskeg up on the up on the Marsh Ridge, which is pretty nice. And there's bunny rabbits up there too. Couple more birch bark right here. Yoink. And yoink. I'm gonna crouch as we go over this hill here just in case there is a moose on the other side. I'm not hearing him. Yeah, there's no moose up. Not right now. That looked like a snow shelter right there. That looks like the back of a snow shelter for a minute. .106 on the wolves. I think we were at... Were we at 106? Yeah, I don't think those wolves have died yet. Maybe one died. I think we had to get to 107 before they were both dead. Maybe they got better. I'm feeling better. There's a wolf coming right at us right now. Okay, he's running scared, so the other two must have died. Yeah, the other two must be dead, because he's running scared. He's not wanting to challenge us. Okay. Oh, I wanted 106? Okay. I knew 106 had something to play in it. Alright, so the wolfies are dead. Go up top here and see if we can spot them. Hello, Wolfie boy.
Not sure why I feel so tired.
Oh, there's another pack right down here, too. Oh, that's wild. Okay, there's another pack as well that's patrolling the Delta. I think they caught my scent. They're coming up here, though. Are they coming up here? Ow, you son of a biscuit! I hit you! How did you... That was mean. Fired an arrow over here too. I don't know where the arrow went. Nipped my clothing though now, which means we're probably gonna have to repair stuff. Gosh dang it. I don't know why the game keeps doing that to me. Eh, he really didn't do anything to our clothing. That's okay. Alright, we're fine.
Can't feel my feet.
There's my arrow. I got 2 more arrows stuck in wolves. I got 5 arrows or 4 arrows just sitting out in the snow out here somewhere. Oh, I did kill one wolf outright, so I guess we can go get our arrow off of him. That was a tiny little pack, too. Well, that's why I sort of wanted to do this before we were trying to leave the zone. Because not only did it give us something to do, but we also need to kind of clear the wolves out a little bit. Yeah, you're Mr. Scaredy Wolf. You just stay up there. Can I can cross here onto that. And I can cross over there onto that. Okay. Where it's white ice like this, usually it's pretty strong. We'll test it and make sure, but I believe we'll be okay. There we go. Okay. Good there. Wait, is that the bear? No, that's not the bear over there. Okay. I was thinking that was the bear all the way over there, but it's not. This should be okay ice, but I'm not sure. It was okay ice, though. We're good. Like, geez Louise, man. You scared the crap out of me there, bro. You scared me there, man. Not cool. Not cool at all. We may have to come out here another day and try to find the arrows. I don't know. Nice thing with the trader, with the new clothes, you can get late game. You can go full tank against wolf attacks. That is kind of cool. That's a wolf body there. That's a deer body there. Or is that a wolf? Is that a wolf or is that a deer? Oh, it's a wolf with some... I saw the little sticks behind it. I thought it was antlers. Gamers Deluxe, how you doing? Just dropping by, give you a like before going to eat supper. Have a good stream. All right, Gamers Deluxe. Thank you so much, man. Hope you're having a good time, a good day. Yoink. I'm gonna go up the hill and then we'll go down into the, then we'll go down the hill into the, Can I drink a coffee? Yeah, I can. And then we'll go down the hill into the cannery because that's where we will get our food. I'm trying to eat as much fish as we can before we leave. Hey, look, there's another one of my arrows right there. Nice. So we got 2 arrows left out here now. I think. That's 12, 13, 14, and I broke one. Yep. So we got 2 more arrows out here on wolves still. I was hoping we'd see the bear up here, but I'm not seeing him yet. Oh, he's just a regular old wolf. He's a regular wolf. That's just a regular old freaking wolf. I thought that was a timber wolf. He's just a regular old boy. He's a regular old baby. I thought that was a timber wolf the way he howled, and then there was no morale bar, and I was confused. That's why I was confused by it. Luckily, we got lots of crappy blue flares, so I'm not really worried about that. I don't know where the bear went off and died. I have very rarely ever seen a regular wolf in Bleak Inlet. I forgot, though, now the wolves and timber wolves share spawn points, so not every wolf respawn is going to be a timber wolf, and not every timber wolf respawn is going to be... Not every timber wolf is going to be a wolf when it respawns, or be a timber wolf when it respawns, and vice versa. So you never know what you're going to get. Goodbye. Gotta see if we can peek over the side here. See if we can see the bear. I don't see the bear. Could be dead by the broken bridge on the ice. Probably. Probably is. We don't have an arrow in him, thank goodness, so that's good. We can't find him today, though. Today it's almost nighttime. We need to get back home and get our food and then chill out for the night, and then we'll come out and find it tomorrow. Yeah, it can be any kind of wolf. That is the point. That is the true point, yes. It can be any kind of wolf, Janet. You are right. I'm having a great day so far, Gamers Deluxe. I had some stuff I had to get done today. I had to go get a little grocery stuff done earlier on. Got that all taken care of. Now I'm just chilling. Got a dinner with my family in about 45 minutes that I'm going to do. Sorry, I had to check something at work. They've been scheduling us now 5 days a week for 11-hour days. Loads of fun. So I gotta work tomorrow, unfortunately. I will be streaming tomorrow, though. I got a dentist appointment at 7 tomorrow morning. And then I'm gonna get home from that and try to stream for a little bit in the afternoon. I'll probably be doing... Oh, jeez. Do I have any bandages on me at all? I have no bandages, do I? So I can't even fix that. Might as well get a flare out just in case. I don't know if the wolves here have respawned or not, but if they have, we got a flare out. So we can scare them away. Yeah, now all the wolves, the timber wolves, the deer, and the rabbits all share the same spawn point, so that's pretty cool. Alright, let's eat our food here. That's a small one. That's a small one. That's a good sized one right there. Yum, yum. All right, let's get inside. Woo! Went and ate Thanksgiving lunch with my great granddaughter, who is in kindergarten today. That was fun. Very crowded. Oh, I forgot you have are you in Canada, Janet? Because you have Canadian Canadian Thanksgiving. Excuse me. I need to get a couple pieces of cloth because I need to make a couple bandages because I forgot about that. So let's grab Did I thought I had cloth? Yes, I got cloth in here. There we go. I know it's Thanksgiving, you guys, but I keyed. All right, we got some bandages now. That's a good thing. Let's go ahead. Let's put you away. We still need to go out and find a couple of our arrows tomorrow, but that's not bad. Let's sleep for 10 hours. I'm in Florida, but they're all out of school all next week. Oh, okay. So it's more of a thing where they won't be in for it, so you have to do it now. Got it. Yeah, gosh, I keep forgetting Thanksgiving is next week. That is crazy. That is crazy. I know I need something to drink. Shush-a-bye. Shush-a-bye. We're gonna eat up our fishies first. Oh, I don't have any fishy on me. Let's go grab a piece of meat. We'll get a piece of meat, and then we'll eat up some fishies. Be awesome if they had turkeys in the game in place of ptarmigans for Thanksgiving. You know, Phanthos, there's a lot of things that would be really cool if they did for the holidays. See, one of my big hopes, Phanthos, going forward is that if they do nothing else with this game, I hope they do something for the holidays with it, because I think that would be really stinking cool. Now, we don't have a lot of water on us. We have 0.15 kilos of water on us, which is not going to give us very much water, but that's all right. It'll give us enough water that we can sleep a couple more hours. I'll just sleep as long as we can. We'll probably be thirsty by the time we wake up, but that's okay. And your birthday's Tuesday. Oh, my goodness. Well, happy birthday early if I don't see you then. 78% cured. Nice. Bippity boppity boo. I think what I'm gonna do, let's get out that sewing kit there. And that one there. Let's get a little lantern oil out, because we need that for our lamp. Nope, I didn't want that. I don't want that either. Let's grab a little bit of cloth out here. We can work on our mending skill a little bit. Take one leather as well. I do need to grab a few ptarmigan down. I think 5 will do. I'll grab 1 whetstone.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Oh, Shushabai, you don't have to leave anything behind. We have to go over and make some holy mackerel. Grab a fish. Figure we'll go over to the workshop here and we'll make some water. I think I have a little bit of water here too, but we'll make some water over here. We'll get a little fire going, make some water. As it looks like we're gonna have a blizzard for most of the day. Yep, we got a bottle of water here. That's great. Wow, that blizzard is really humping along, ain't it? Let's use one of our matches. A little accelerant. There we go. Throw a little reclaimed wood on there, like all of it. There we go. Woo, that is loud. That is very loud. Okay, let's go ahead and get our pot down. Get our pan down. Put some water in the pan. Put some water in the pot. There we go. And then let's look at our clothing here. So, actually, I do want to repair the bedroll. Let's repair that. I did not want to use the 100% kit. Now my water's going to be almost done. There we go. Okay, now we can do it the proper way. I don't know why it gives you the best kit. I wanted to use the worst kit. What's been my longest run? 826 days, I think, was the longest one I had. And that one ended in sadness. But, you know, that happens. We're going for 1,000 days with this guy, though. This guy, we're going for 1,000 days. That's our goal. 1,000 days. And I think we'll get it unless we do something really stupid. But, you know, hey. We are easily able to do a lot of things stupid. I was actually waiting for the weather to break before we went out. It's not that great out there right now. I want it a little more sunny. So let's go ahead and repair you up. There we go. How long does that take? 16 minutes? Yeah, let's repair that as well. Dang it, I did it again. Okay, I'm going to drop the 100% sewing kit because I want to take that with me. So we're going to drop that because I don't want to use it again. And we're also going to drop the 97 because I don't want to use that again. So we just leave those there for the moment. That's so annoying when it does that. Yeah, rip Eggy McKenzie, man. We knew him well. There we go, 49%. I've got a lot of leather, so we might as well fix up the satchel. Now the cougar hide wrap, we could rip that apart and make a new one, but I just don't care. I just don't care. It's fine. Get a little more water going. We'll probably hunt the cougar in I'll probably try to hunt the cougar in Forlorn Muskeg. Because why not? We'll have plenty of time to do it. Now, the one thing we will run into in Forlorn Muskeg, and I will need to use some of our weight Because I will need to take a bunch of cloth with us to Forlorn Muskeg. Because cloth is very scarce in Forlorn Muskeg. There's not a lot of it. That's why I want to get all my clothing repaired up as high as I can before we leave here. That way we will not be repairing anything in Forlorn Muskeg. Alright, I think that's good enough weather to go. The fire is very bad, but that's alright. It's bad that we have that much fire, but that's okay. That's alright. Alrighty. What took me out on that run, Janet? I got killed by the, gas in the mine. I got killed by mine gas. I was curious about the 1% fishing tackle. What's with that? So you can use the 1% fishing tackle, Andrew. You can use that to make a fish tip up. You can also use that just to fish. So if you wear your fishing tackle down to a really low quality, you can just use that to fish. The condition of the fishing tackle does not determine how well or poorly you fish. It doesn't make a difference. So you might as well use that up if you want to. Forlorn Muskeg will be a challenging 50 days. It will. The nice thing about Forlorn Muskeg is when we get there, we will be able to make ourselves some more arrows, some more arrowheads, and some more, we'll be able to make the cougar claw knife as well. So we'll be able to get rid of our regular knife and make a cougar claw knife instead. So that will be very exciting, because that'll be the first time I've actually made the cougar claw knife ever. It'll be our first cougar claw knife. Alright, we're just going to leave a bunch of this water here. So yeah, the 1% fishing gear, and if you want to use it like to make a fish tip up, just make sure you put down all of your other fishing gear before you go to craft the fish tip up. Or if you want to make sure that it's the one you're using when you're fishing, put down all of your fishing gear except for that one, and it will guarantee that you're using that low quality one. And that way you're using the one that you want to use. All right, let's throw this stuff in there. Oh, I forgot to drop the birch here. Let's drop you here. Get you curing. There you go. We got a little bit of fuel on us. Oh, I have that birch bark. Let's make up the birch bark real quick. Get that going on. So yeah, you have to kind of manipulate the game a little bit, because like it was showing there with my sewing kits, it was trying to make me use my good sewing kit each time, and I'm like, no, I don't want to use the good one. I want to keep the good one. So I had to drop my other sewing kits just to make sure I could use the good one. All right, let's throw you in there. I'm just gonna let's fill up our lantern real quick. We don't really need it for much, but it's good to have. There we go. And let's put our whetstone in here. Yeah, I'll carry one whetstone with me. Why not? We'll make up that extra arrow before we go. All right, let's go see it. Let's go see if we can. He was only a turn of the crank handle from air when its lungs burst. Yeah, close but no cigar. Yeah, I screwed up on that run. We know now to strip down. I didn't know it was a circle before. That was the thing, is I thought once we got to the other side, we have to come back through the gas anyway. I didn't know it was just a circle. Hey, Lita War, how you doing? Nice thing is that you don't have to have that big old mean bear to deal with there. Yeah. We don't. Alright, it's nice and calm out. Let's wander down this way, see if we can find a bear. That's a stump. I thought that was an animal up there. That's the car down there. You make this easy. I lasted 325 days. It's never made to the 500 stupid corner wolves. Stupid corner wolves. Hey, the corner wolves will get you. Oh, that's unsafe water. I just left that there because I accidentally drank it and I got dysentery. You remember that, guys? I accidentally drank that water and got dysentery. I was so pissed. It's like, really? Really? I hear crows. Oh, I bet that's where the bear is. Did he actually die up on the snow? That'd be kind of cool if he did. We could grab the hide. I think he died up on the snow. Yeah, I think he died in a good spot, actually. Possibly. We'll see. Or no, that's the deer. That's the deer. Darn it. Mr. Deer. Oh, there he is right there. That's probably him. Crow's over here, too. Let's go see if we can spot him here. Oh, he did die up on top. He did die up top. Okay. Up top. Can we get up this way? I've never tried getting up this way. I don't know if you can. Nope, you can't. Okay, I can get up that. That's cool. Okay. Let's wind back this way because this looked a little more flat. There we go. There he is. There's the bear right there. We found him. And he actually died on a pretty flat piece of land. A pretty flat piece of real estate here. I mean, it's a little bit downhill, but I bet we can put a fire down. Yeah, we can put a fire down. Bet we can get a Maglens fire. Oh, heck yeah. Let's do it. It's too windy. What are you talking about, too windy? How about right there instead? There we go. Nice! Let's go. We'll get the bear hide. We got the bear hide, baby. That'll give us another bear hide. Now we can just set that to cure. It won't cure before we leave the zone, but that's okay. That's okay. It'll give us a bear hide here for the future. Heck, we could maybe make a bear hide bedroll here. That would be stinking cool. Can I touch him? Oh, there. I saw it there. There. It's right there. There we go. Let's take the hide with our hands. Oh, I can't take it with the hands. Oh, because I haven't taken anything from him yet. Let's grab a couple pieces of meat. We gotta cut him open a little bit, and then we can grab the hide. At least the fire's keeping us warm. The fire's keeping us warm here, so that's good. That's why you always want to carry a little coal on you. That way you can build a stick fire and throw a couple pieces of coal on it. All right, let's throw this bear meat on here. There we go. We barely got that meat. All right, now we should be able to take it with our hands. There we go. Now we can take it with our hands. Yes. And we got a couple honks of bear meat. Not that I'm going to do anything with it, but we got a couple honks of bear meat, so I guess that's good too. All right, let's go. It's the jiggle jiggle bear. The bear likes to jiggle jiggle. All right, there's lots of crows out. We have to discern. See, there's crows over there. There's crows up here. We've got 2 arrows out here on the. Got 2 arrows out here on the ice. Bearskin bear hide bedroll would be good to go before going to the far territory. Would be good. Not a bad idea. The only downside is it does consume 3 kilos of weight. It might almost be one of those things where I do the bearskin bedroll after we get to the far territory, but I don't know. I don't know. I mean, honestly, with our clothing set up at 29, almost 30 degrees, plus the 8 degrees we get from the improvised bedroll, even the far territory is not going to be that bad. We might want to do it when we get to Sundered Pass, because Sundered Pass is extremely, extremely cold. But I don't know. It's a weight issue. That's the thing, is we can only carry 45 kilos from zone to zone. Is that a wolf down there? I think that's a wolf down there on the ice. Yeah, that's one of our wolves. That one we have not got anything from yet. Yeah, we gotta go get our arrow there. That's where one of our arrows is. But yeah, that's the only thing that's holding me back from doing it. It's a great idea, but it just weighs so freaking much. It weighs so much. It just makes me go, ugh. Alright, that wolf we already got the arrow from. That wolf we already got the arrow from. The wolf over here we have not got our arrow from. Because there's one down on the ice. I don't even know if we're going to be able to get to him. He's across the log. That there's a deer, but there's a wolf body right there on the ice, right below the snow. We'll see if we can get it. I think he's just like on the edge of the frozen delta. It may be a death trap. He may be from beyond the grave, sucking us into a watery death. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, the carry weight, yeah. And so it's the difference between 1.1 kilos and 3 kilos. And that's what's kind of holding me back from doing it, because it'd basically be two items we could not take with us. Like a couple tools or something like that we couldn't take with us. I remember being stuck on this log once and having to throw things at Timberwolves for like an hour before I could actually do anything. It was annoying as crap. And I think I froze to death too. There we go. We got our arrow back. Nice. Can we get back up here? Nice. Okay, good. Now we just have to find the other wolf. I don't know where the other wolf is. I don't want to stray too far that direction though, because we will be in cougar territory. I'm not too worried about arrows because we're going to make more arrows when we get to Forlorn Muskeg. Or more arrowheads. So I'm not like super I'm not super concerned about it. I heard about crows making different noises. When a bear is around, I've never noticed. Is there different crows telling you a bear is around? The bear crow thing has always been kind of an annoyance. For a long while, bear crows were really super loud. And so if there was a bear even like in the zone with you, you could hear the crows from a mile away and it sounded like they were right on top of you. And then now they've made them so quiet you don't even hear them until they're right on top of you. It's like they totally went backwards on it, which just is kind of weird. Kind of a strange thing. I almost wish they'd return it to how it used to be. Now, I don't know if it's going to be weak ice or not. We'll back off if it goes weak on us. It's a white stretch, so we might be okay going across it. Alright, we're fine. Oh, that's a log. I thought we'd kind of come back up over here. This is where we killed one wolf outright. Yeah, that wolf there we killed outright. I was thinking maybe the other ones might have ran up here. There's a subtle sound difference, but it's hard to tell. The crows don't really make a lot of noise anymore. They used to make a lot more noise back in the day. And unfortunately, they just kind of toned them down, which kind of sucks. Now that's all weak ice there. Let's see if we can climb up to the top of this ridge here. See if we can spot the other wolf from up here. Can I not get up this? Okay, I was gonna say, why can't I climb up this little tiny ridge? I've climbed up steeper than that before. I'm king of the mountain! There is the exit over there into Forlorn Muskeg. There is a hunting blind right there that we've not explored. But the cougar is also over in that area. I don't know if we can get to that hunting blind without having the cougar come at us. I honestly don't know. I am not seeing another wolf corpse anywhere. Huh. Huh. Hey, we've been streaming for about an hour and a half. We got about 30 minutes left to go before I have dinner with family. We're having some Wingstop wings and fries tonight. Sounds good. I think I want to try for that hunting blind over there, but I'm getting kind of tired, so I think I probably should head back home. We still have another 9 days here in Bleak Inlet, so it's not like we're in a hurry. We got lots of stuff. We can do. think I'm gonna go back across here. Maybe go to the right, maybe go to the left here and see if I can get across this to this little area here. Alright, we're good, we're good. Thinking maybe we could spot the wolf from here. See if we can spot him from here. I don't see him anywhere around, unfortunately. This is kind of a cool view, though. Kind of a unique view. You can see the tower. You can see the cannery over there. I kind of like that. I think I'm gonna take a snapshot here. Wait until my breath goes away. There we go. Got it. I got a shot. I got a shot of it. That's for the screenshot album. That was a Hadrian moment right there, boys and girls. Did I like the story of the game? Not especially, no. I mean, it was okay. It's okay. I think it's interesting to find out the sort of the background information on the characters, but for me, the story of the game is not really the driving thing. I like making my own story. I like pretending what's going on. But, you know, one thing they should never change the secret tree in Basin. Oh yeah, no. And never, ever change secret tree. Yeah, the story mode for me, Lido, I was playing Long Dark for a good year and a half before story mode was even released. So for me, story mode is kind of a, it's kind of fun, but it's not why I play the Long Dark. Let's just put it that way. It's sort of one of those, it's a one and done for me. Like when the chapter 5 comes out of story mode, I'm not going to go back and play chapter 1, 2, 3, and 4 again. I've played those. I know what they are. I know what to do in them. There's not like any real variant to what you can do in them from what we did the first time. So I'm gonna play chapter 5 and we're gonna do it just to kind of get it, kind of do it. But I don't really have any desire to go back and play the other chapters. They're kind of one and dones for me. Of the 7,200 hours I've played this game, I would say less than 10 hours of it has been on the story mode. Probably 10 to 20 hours, something like that, maybe. So a majority of my time has been playing the survival mode. And I'm not saying I'm not saying at all if you like the story, you're wrong. Because my opinion has always been the only wrong way to play the Long Dark is not to play it. Whether you're playing story mode, survival mode, Pilgrim, Voyager, Stalker, Interloper, Misery mode, the challenges, whatever it is, however you're playing it, custom mode, as long as you're playing the Long Dark, you're doing it right. Because the wrong way to do it is to not play the Long Dark. So, killed your first moose in Long Dark the other day. Nice! Oh, that's awesome. How he plays, that's so great. I'm happy for you. But yeah, Secret Tree never should change. But happy Thanksgiving to you as well, Andrew. If I don't see you before Thanksgiving. All right, back home we are. We got that nice yeah, for me Sandbox is just where it's at. I mean, that's but then again, Neil, I played Sandbox for, like I said, like a year or so before story mode was even a thing. And when story mode first came out, it was pretty crappy. I'm not going to lie. Story mode when it first came out was really buggy. The bear spear didn't work very well. It just wasn't that great. But by playing it, you could help new players, because I know the first time I watched it, I was very glad to find some YouTubers that had videos on YouTube to show me how to do some of the stuff. Oh yeah, totally. And I would always reference people back to the stuff I've done before. All my old videos of the story mode are on the channel, on the YouTube side and everything. and I would highly recommend people go check them out. Because, I mean, story mode was fun, but for me it is just a very one and done type thing. We may need to go fish. I think we have to go fishing again. We got 3 fish here, and we've got 9 days left, I think. Yeah, we got 9 days left and 3 fish. I think we need to go fishing again. I think tomorrow we got to go fishing. I don't think I'm gonna find that other arrow, by the way. I just don't think it's gonna happen. Don't think it's gonna happen. But that's all right. I don't mind. We do need to drop our bear hide. Let's get our bear hide down. We got another bear hide here that we're curing now, which is beautiful. Ta-da. I love it. Da-da-da-da-da. And I'm just going to grab this bear hide. Since we got that other one curing, I'm just going to grab that one. Take a gut. Can I repair that with just 1 gut, or is it 2 guts? It's 2 guts. It's 2 guts. There we go. I bought the game when they did episode 1 Redux. Still hated the bear cave sequence. Yeah, the bear cave sequence always was kind of goofy to me. It feels much like the first Cougar. It's just like, it's unnecessary. I mostly play Survivor. I don't know if PS4 tracks hours. Surprised my dad Mike not on here. He watches too. Oh, I'm surprised my dad Mike is, he's not on here. He watches too. Oh, nice. Well, is that Mike Kiko? That is Mike Kiko. I just noticed your last name. How did I not put 2 and 2 together? I just noticed your last name, and I hadn't put 2 and 2 together there. That is too funny. All right, let's go ahead and sharpen up our hatchet. I'm just gonna get that back to full. Episode 3, I think. For me, episode 3 is my favorite, and I think it's my favorite because there's side quests in episode 3. You can go do other things, like there's those books you find that let you see the ghost deer and the other little side quests you can do. And I think that was a charming thing about episode 3. The carrying of passengers back to the community center is kind of a pain in the butt. But I think episode 3 was probably my favorite episode out of them all. And by the way, if you do not go to the community center right away, it became kind of a meme. I was like, don't tell me to go to the community center, and I wouldn't go to the community center. I refused to go to the community center when it told me to. And so I went and did all the quests, and I traveled all over the map and did everything I wanted to do. And guess what? It was the right play. Because once you go to the community center, guess what happens? The Timberwolves spawn. And then you have Timberwolves on your butt for the rest of the game. By not going to the community center early, I made sure I had no Timberwolves on me for all of the side quests and for all of the other things that I did in the zone. I was able to go to the plane crash. I was able to go anywhere I wanted and not have Timberwolves just on my butt the entire time, which was actually really super nice. I actually was very, very happy I made that decision. And I wouldn't play it any different again. I'd probably do the exact same thing. And the slightly crazy farmhouse woman, yeah. Who I think she was, I think she might have been going cannibal on us. I don't know. Molly the cannibal, I don't know. That's my theory. I know that's probably not what it was. I know that's not what they want you to think, but that's sort of where I was heading. That's what I was leaning towards. Molly seemed a little unhinged there. Yeah, I'm gonna throw a little more. Yeah, I just added salt to it because why not? We got all this extra salt, so it's like why not just add it in? Why not do it? There we go. Now it's all full of bun salt. Alrighty, so actually, do I have? Oh, I have my good bow on me. Oh, I've got the good bow on me. Let's leave the good bow here. The good bow blimp. Yeah, let's leave the good bow. Let's leave. Oh, I have no room in here for the good bow. No, I do. I got room in there for the good bow. Well, I was like, wait a second, it's not showing me, not giving me the option to put it in there. That was weird. That was strange. I'm going to throw you back in there for right now. I got my fishing lure on me. Okay, let's go. I thought her husband was abusive and so she didn't care about the wolves that took him out. Oh, I think she saw that as an opportunity to eat him. I thought she was like starving and needed food. But yeah, she's totally non-caring about his death, that's for sure. He just did not give a crap about his death. But yeah, I mean, they never really, Janet, they never really go into it, which I actually kind of like. I actually kind of like that they never told us Molly's whole backstory. I like that they kind of let us interpret it. I wish more games did that. I wish more games would let you interpret certain things for yourself. I like it when games hint at stuff, but they never really tell you outright. They don't. Some games, I believe, go too heavily narrative, where they basically tell you everything down to what the guy ate for breakfast, and you're like, okay, that's too much of a lore dump. I kind of like sometimes when there's a little mystery. It lets us kind of like have conversations about what we thought it was. I think that's kind of cool. Hadrian, I don't know why your message has not come through. I looked up at Twitch and saw you there, but I don't see you on the restream for whatever reason. Oh, it looks like Twitch is. Oh, it looks like my chat is screwed up there somehow. Okay, let's refresh. Restream's been having a lot of issues lately. Let's see if that works. There we go. I think that worked that time. There we go. How you doing, Hadrian? How's it going, buddy? You're here for like the last 10 minutes of the stream. Everybody go and give Hadrian a follow. Go give him a follow over on the YouTube side. A sub over on the YouTube side. I didn't block you. I didn't block you. No. I swear I didn't. I'm still so embarrassed by that. I can't believe I did that. We only have, what, 8 days left now in the zone?
Never felt so cold in my life.
We only got 8 days left in the zone, boys and girls. Let's go. One good day of fishing, I think we'll be okay. But I hope you're doing well, Hadrian. And for those of you who don't know Hadrian, he plays a lot of Long Dark. He's been playing a bunch of Red Dead Redemption 2 lately. He also does amazing videos on Stellaris, Civilization, all sorts of great narrative games. He is amazing. He's an amazing storyteller and just an all-around amazing guy. So go give him some love. Give his channel a sub over on the YouTube side. Maybe even become a member of his channel. But, if you watch any of his videos, just don't forget to like, subscribe, and all the other good stuff as well, because that helps out everybody's channels on YouTube as far as the algorithm goes. So, with no further ado, there you go. I got one more Red Dead stream coming up, the new Sunday stream game. Oh, what do you care to share what your Sunday stream game is going to be, or is it a secret? If it's a secret, it's no big deal. That's fine. That's fine. You haven't announced it yet. Oh, baby. Nice. I can't wait. That's going to be awesome. Okay, we don't have a lot of water here, so I say we get a little water here while we get warmed up. Let's do a little bit of water here. There we go. All right, then we're gonna get some fishing in. We're gonna get some fishing, boys and girls. Time to do some fishing. Yeah, we'll use that because we're gonna drop that. Very cool. So are you almost done with the Red Dead story? I have been very busy on Sundays lately since we're working 11-hour shifts now. So yeah, I haven't been able to stop by and check anything out. Oh, you're done with it? Oh, okay. You actually finished the story. Oh, excellent. Okay. But you're just talking about Arthur's. You finished that. You haven't played all the Marston stuff, right? Or did you? Did you play all the Marston stuff as well? You did. Okay. I mean, to be honest, I kind of rushed through the Marston stuff myself. Wait, why am I losing health? Why am I losing health? I swear to God I was losing health there. Hold up, wait a second. Let's drink. Micah is dead, dead. He should have been dead a long time ago. I swear I was losing health there. Okay, it looks like I'm getting it back.
Atheenon is just hallucinating. He thinks he's losing health, but he's really not. He's a goober. He's a big goofy goober. Yay! It's puppetry of the fish, and Hadrian's here for it. Hi, Hadrian. How you doing? Hey, sexy. You like my tail? Hey, what?
Yeah, flirty little fish there.
Last night was really fun. I loved it. Oh, wagging my tail at a Hadrian there. Woo, baby, yeah.
Yeah, I really liked it. I thought it was a pretty fun game on Broken Circle. It's gotten kind of mixed reviews on Steam at the moment, but I really liked it. I thought it was a lot of fun. Right now it is mixed reviews on Steam though, so it's one of those where if you're looking at Steam, take it with a grain of salt. I don't think a lot of the people rating the game are like fans of the survival genre, because a lot of the complaints for Go Way Back that I saw dealt more with the it dealt less with the substance of the game and more with like complaints about, you know, the survival aspects and the having to walk a lot and that sort of stuff. It's like, well, yeah, it's a survival game, doofus. That's what you're gonna do in a survival game. You're gonna walk a lot. But yeah. So yeah, I really liked it. If you haven't checked it out yet, Hadrian, the prologue, Go Way Back. The Go Way Back prologue is actually really fun to play. It's out of playtest now. They had a free playtest up through yesterday, and it's for sale now. I think it's like $17, $17.99. It's usually $20, but they have it 10% off because they just released it. It's pretty fun. I had a good time playing it last night. It was really hard. It was a very tough survival game, and right now there's like no enemies in the game other than the cold and your hunger and thirst, and that's about it. And if you can manage those, you can pretty much manage anything. All right, let's throw some sticks on there. Throw a little more reclaimed wood on there. Let's grab a little more reclaimed wood out of here. But yeah, I had a fun time playing it. I definitely want to try it again. Oh, Jesus Christ. Thank you for the bear apocalypse there. But yeah, I definitely want to play it again. I'll probably try to play it here this next week again. I think I might try a survival mode on it and just see how long we can survive in it. Because that's the thing that I'm kind of wondering about, is how long is survivability actually possible in it? The map is a learning curve, yeah. Learning the map is a big learning curve in that game. It really, truly is. My biggest complaint about the map is you can't zoom out. You can't zoom out or zoom in on the map. You can only zoom out. And so it's real easy to like not see the contours and stuff on the map, which is kind of annoying. I'm a goofy goober, you're a goofy goober, we all are goofy goobers. We all are goofy goobers. I'm not going to use my lure, because I get less fish that way. Hey, we got an Irish Lord! Okay, so we got the Irish Lord, we got the rockfish, we got the golden eye. I think all we need is a burbot, and we'll have all the fish we need for the achievement.
Yes, I am one of the 4 amazing fish that you need for the achievement. You've caught the other 3. Now, all you need is a ginormous burbot. I don't know where he goes. I don't know where he is. But you'll get him. Don't worry about it. Wait till you get to Hush River Valley. I'm pretty sure he's hidden in Hush River Valley there. I think that's where you'll get him. Because, see, I'm a saltwater fish. I'm carnivorous and colorful. Yes, it is the trivia murder party host. Yes, I am. I am the trivia murder party host. You are all about to die. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be fine.
So yeah, we just need one more. We need the burbot. I think the burbot is a freshwater fish. I don't think you can catch them out in the saltwater. But that's nice. We caught 3 of the 4 now. I like that. We caught him.
I am not one of the special fish, but I am a very nice fish. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be great. We're gonna go and get my calories. I got major vitamin C. Yum, 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 yum.
Something's gotta go.
Come on, give me some more fish.
Oh man, you had to catch me. I saw that shiny hook down there and I was like, yum, 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 yum. That hook looks so amazing. Just like a bird, I'm attracted to shiny objects.
I don't rest.
Now you can throw me back because you don't really need me. But you can keep me if you want me. But I'd really like it if you threw me back, okay? Throw me back! Throw me back!
You know what? We'll let him go. We get a fish scallop for it anyway. We don't need another trout. We let him go. We let the sucker go.
Oh man, I got caught again! Son of a biscuit! Oh, well, I guess you can keep me this time.
Yeah, we're gonna keep you that time. You only get 1 shot at it.
Hey, did you see my brother up here? He was swimming around. He saw a shiny hook, but then he got thrown back into the ocean, and then he bit the hook again like an idiot. He was dumb. He was really dumb. If you haven't seen him, could you put me back in the ocean so I could go look for him? Thanks, I really appreciate it.
All right, we'll put you back in the ocean. I don't care. We'll put him back in the ocean. We won't tell him that we caught his brother. We won't tell him we caught his brother. Now, the Irish Lord, I don't believe that has any... No, that doesn't have any vitamin C in it. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to make him into fishing bait.
I need some water.
Hush your muskies there. Hush your muskies, buddy. Let's eat a nice big coho salmon to get some food back. Eat these rainbow trout, get a little more food back. Eat another rainbow trout, get a little more food back. This is just, I gotta get my vitamin C up as high as I can before we get to the next zone. Because Forlorn Muskeg, I've heard conflicting stories, but as far as I know, there is no fishing in Forlorn Muskeg. So we gotta get that vitamin C going really good before we get there. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab out a fish tip up. Actually, you know what? Let's leave the high quality one. I'm gonna grab the low quality one.
My energy is just...
I know. Just chill out. Hush your muskies. We'll bait it, lure it. Actually, you know what? I don't want to use my lure on it, because if the lure goes on it, I'm just gonna use the bait on it. Because if it snaps, then we lose that as well. I don't think I have any more fish now. No, I got birch bark tea I need to cook up though. Let's get our teas cooked up real quick. Yeah, let's get our birch bark teas cooked up. There we go. How much water do I have? I got 0.32. Let's get a little bit of water going. There we go. That's good too. Where does the game show vitamin C level? It doesn't. It doesn't show your vitamin C level. When you hit a risk of vitamin C, so if you hit a risk of vitamin C, you're at 100, or you're just below 100. And if you actually get scurvy, you're at 0. So you start, I believe, at 300 or 500, I forget what, but you start at a certain level, and then once you get down to 100, you then start to lose. Then you start to get the vitamin C affliction going. Yes, we had just lost that there. You start getting the vitamin C affliction going, and then it can go downhill from there very quickly. We just don't want it to be low because we have no fish available in Forlorn Muskeg. There's a lot of cattails, but cattails only give you 1 vitamin C back. And so you have to literally eat 20 cattails a day just to keep yourself maintained. Which is no fun. It's not fun or funny. Okay, so that fishing hole is still clear. Let's go ahead and sleep for another hour. Oh, I just saw the fish tip up go up as well. Yep, fish tip up just went up. Let's break open the ice. And that broke our tip up. I had a feeling that was gonna happen, but I wasn't gonna worry about it. I've been rediscovering my love for highly modded XCOM 2 gameplay. Very cool. Yeah, XCOM 2 is one I'd love to return to at some point. So let's see. Vitamin C. Scurvy risk appears when below 20% of the vitamin C maximum. So yeah, you start at 500. You start at 500 units. And then you lose a certain amount every day. I think it's 20 vitamin C every day. Yeah, I think it's 20 every day, but I'm not sure. But yeah, you start at 500. When it gets to 100, that's when you start to get the vitamin C risk. That's when it starts to get bad, and you have to fix it. All right, we're gonna do a little bit more fishing, and then we'll be done. Got a little more fish there. We haven't been catching a lot, so that's all right though. That's totally okay. I don't mind us not catching a lot of fish. It's totally cool. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna just go ahead. Yeah, let's just sleep for another hour real quick. I need to get going to my dinner, boys and girls. So I may stream a little 7 days later on tonight, but I don't know if I'm going to or not. I may come back and do a little streaming, but I don't think that's possible. It's possible, but not it's possible, but not probable. But we got like 8 days left in Bleak Inlet, and then we'll be off to Forlorn Muskeg with its own challenges. The nice thing about Forlorn Muskeg, the positives, are we're going to be able to craft at the forge there. We can make our cougar claw knife. We can make more arrowheads. We're going to try to make a bearskin bed inside the prepper's cache, the prepper's shelter there, if we can. We'll see if we can do that. But it'll be fun. It'll be a fun 50 days in Forlorn Muskeg. It's definitely going to be a different 50 days for sure, because we're going to have all different things. We don't have a lot of indoor areas to stay. There's a few caves we can stay in. There's a few things we can do, but a lot of it's going to be out in the cold, and we're just going to have to figure it out. Because we can't stay in the transition caves. We can stay in the cave that goes between Hat Creek and Marsh Ridge, but I don't really want to hole up in there for a long, long time. So we'll see how it goes. But if you're on the YouTube side, don't forget to like, subscribe, maybe become a member of the channel down the road if you want to do that to support me in that way. Leave a comment below. All that good stuff. And YouTubers, I will see you next time. And for you bright and shiny folk over on Twitch,